I'm not sure if it's morning or afternoon. It's probably still morning, going on noon. And I just got to Lake Fayette. And I haven't fished for 3 days, so I'm very eager to get out there on the water. But I want to do an intro here. Got my kayak on the water, ready to go. This lake last week just had a Bassmaster tournament here. They've released all their fish right here. So I'm starting by skipping under that dock right there. So hopefully there's some lunkers that are still hanging out from that last tournament. Some people will say this is the best lake in Texas. So it's all a matter of different opinions because there's a lot of good lakes in Texas. So it doesn't matter. What matters is when you're here and if those fish are actually feeding or they're just shut down because of these cold fronts we've been having. I'm hoping that they're ready to feed again. I'm gonna get on the water here right now, and then we're gonna see if we can get into some fish. And the other thing, of course, they have big fish here, and that's just a Texas thing. Everything's big in Texas. Okay, I just changed up my chatterbait from black and blue because the last lake that I fished was totally murky, to white, and I'm even thinking white may be too white for this lake. Anyway, I'm making a few casts around the boat ramp because, like I say, it's a known fact that fish that are caught and released, they'll stay around for a while. Like I mentioned earlier, there was a tournament here last week. Now here's the other thing. Well, it just changed a little bit from there to here, quite a bit actually. It went up, it started at 50 degrees, maybe 50 and a half, and now it's at 51.66. So surprisingly, this lake, I mean, this is the same temperatures basically as I've been experiencing in the other lakes that I've been fishing. So I don't know if that's because that power plant, you need to be closer to that area where it's warming up the water, because I'm not really familiar with power plant lakes, but it could be because of the rain. Oh, that's a fish. Holy cow. I felt something and then it wasn't there, and then it was there. Wow, that's cool. That must be one of those tournament fish. There we go. Well, that's nice. That's a nice fish. It's a keeper fish, so it could have been from the tournament. Oh, that is real nice. Now, it's not big, but it's not, you know, it's not super small either. So that's nice. That was weird because I felt some weight and I pulled up to set the hook, nothing was there, and then next thing I know I feel weight again and there's a fish. All right, well, that's off to a good start. That's probably like 4 or 5 casts into it, and got myself a Fayette, Lake Fayette keeper fish to start the day. And that wasn't far from the boat, surprisingly. Well, that's a good start right there. All right, let's get a weight. Matter of fact, let's put it on a stringer and make another cast. See if there's more fish down there that are ready to feed, because this guy got them going. Let's do that. Nice, 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 nice. All right, well, I got my scale ready, got everything ready to go. So let's get a weight on this fish. It's gonna be less than 1.5 pounds. I think. Over 1.25 pounds, less than 1.5 pounds. What do you think? It's got a decent belly on it. Okay, let's see. So these fish are pretty healthy. They've got nice bellies on them, so I think I'm underestimating. Yeah, 1.58. Okay, we'll take it. Nice Now that I look at it, yeah, it's got a nice belly on it. Okay, let's get a release. All right, there you go. Thank you, first Lake Fayette fish. Okay, well that was fun. All right, well it's been 3 days, so I'm forgetting what's really happening here. And that is, we still have a contest we're trying to complete. We're just over 2.5 pounds away. We already caught one fish. I forgot to put this in the intro, but we're still over a pound away. So the question is this contest going to be completed today? I got the feeling it's going to be. So basically the next keeper fish, a pound or more, but I think it's got to be just over a pound. If it's just a pound, it may not make it, is going to be it. That's the exciting thing that's happening here today that I forgot to mention. So that contest, for those that don't know, was just started at my going away party. That was how long ago? Over 10 months ago, before I started on this trip. And it was it's a contest of family and friends. It's grown some since the party. There was probably about, I don't even know, 12, 15 people in the contest, so not huge. And I've surpassed each of them, everyone, except Johnny. But I'm only, I did pass his 800 mark, or his guess. But in order for me to knock him out, so I've knocked out everyone except Johnny. But I'm only, at this point, just around a pound away from knocking out Johnny. And the reason that is because I'm at just under 900, I'm like at 920 pounds right now. I need to be at 921 because my son's guess is 1,040. So that's the breaking point there. So that's pretty exciting. Oops, that was a bounce and went into the dock. But there was guesses anywhere from, I think the lowest was 79 pounds. Some of these guesses were pretty ridiculous. And my son's is the highest at 1,040. Johnny was the second highest at 800. My sister was at 711. And then it went down from there. Just wanted to make sure that we addressed that before I actually get my next keeper fish. All right, so turn this video off. All right, well, I just felt the fish move with the bait. It's likely a small fish, or it felt the line spit it out. When I say felt the line, you know, just felt the pressure of the line. That's the same tree that I think that I lost the fish on. Yeah, I just felt something that made them fish. All right. I kept trying on that tree. I don't know if you nicer fish. Yes, that's a nice fish. That's a nice fish. All right. I kept working that tree. Come on. All right. Hey, look at that, baby. Nice fish. Oh, yes. That's a respectable fish right there. It was hooked pretty good, but I had to keep pressure on it because that hook came right out. Look at that. Hey, that's a nice fish right there. All right, well, let's get a weight. Well, I worked that area really hard. That was my last cast on that tree, and it was right in the corner. Yes, I felt a little tick, and then I felt I could feel it moving. Nice. Okay, we're doing this a little bit different because I only have one camera, but I'm going to try this out where we're, oh, you know what? I'm forgetting what's going on. This alone would be the contest winner, even if I didn't catch that other one. This is, I'd say over 2.5 pounds. But let's find out. Let's not guess. Let's just do it. Yeah, 2.68. Now I'm getting 2.73. I'm staying with 2.68. Okay, 2.68. All right. Well, congratulations, Kyle. You did it, man. Now, so I don't lose midstream here, I'm going to put it on a stringer because I want to tell you a little bit about this contest and what went down. I want to put it on the stringer so I can get a picture of it. All right, that makes me really happy. So I'm going to grab this camera, turn it around so I can talk directly with y'all. All right, well, I'm pretty excited. That's pretty damn cool. The situation is that obviously completes the contest. And this contest, I left on March 15th. Today's date is the 2nd or the 3rd? 3rd of February. I've been on the road for 10 months plus, whatever. And that's how long it's taken to complete this contest. Kyle's guess was 1,040. And Johnny's guess was 800. So in order to knock out Johnny, I had to get 921. That was the breakoff point. And that gives the contest to Kyle because there's nobody beyond him. But here's the thing about this contest. We're at my going away party. It was Johnny's idea to have a contest. He says, hey, why don't we bet on the overall weight? So everyone started guessing. And Johnny right away said 800. And then people were guessing 300, 230, and I'm laughing at him going, you know, you guys are way too low. And then Kyle blurts out 1,040. And it's like, oh, okay. I really don't know what to expect. I don't know, obviously, what to expect. I've never done this before. What kind of weight can I produce and that kind of thing. So then there was a twist because I realized I didn't want to weigh every little dinky fish I catch. And I thought I'm going to catch a lot of real small fish. Realistically, I've caught a lot of fish that like 3/4 pounds or over 3/4 pounds. And I would have been fine weighing those because it's not huge numbers. What I did is I said, I'm only going to weigh fish a pound or more. They're the only ones that are going to count in the contest. So then I said, you have the option at this point to change your guess. So some people did change your guess. Most people left it the same. Kyle, surprisingly, left it the same. He still felt good about his number, but strategically, it was a very, very bad move. Because he was such a gap from Johnny that if I couldn't get over the 900 mark, he didn't have a chance. So it's cool because he said, oh, I'm sticking with my guess. Strategically, it wasn't a good move, but it didn't matter. That's how much confidence he had. Here's the other thing I want to say about this. When he guessed 1,040, I said, all right, that's what I'm talking about. Somebody that understands that I can catch a lot of weight on this road trip. And everyone was laughing at him. So he is due an apology because he's definitely the winner. Now, the reality of it is, I'm in Texas. I've got over 920 pounds. And my goal is to surpass everybody. And I really didn't know if that was possible for the longest time. And finally, within the last month or so, I realized, oh, you know, I can do that. And probably will do that unless things drastically go wrong in the rest of my trip. So here we are. Contest winner officially is Kyle, my son, and everyone else has been knocked out. Most of them were knocked out a long time ago, but Johnny's finally knocked out. So I've got a few more states left, and I'm going to be stacking on more pounds, and I am looking to surpass everyone, which that includes Kyle. So I've got my goal is to get over 1,040 pounds. I got a lot of time to do that. I only need less than 120 pounds more. So, feeling good about that. Wanted to give the details. Hopefully I'm not missing out on anything. I will be making a video of this and putting it out there to show who the winner is and show that the contest is completed. And thank you all for participating. Thank you all for following my trip and my progress in this, and watching my videos and following the group text message that we have, and all the great support, the good wishes. I know it's difficult, but everybody's busy, and at the same time you guys have been there, and I really appreciate it. I really appreciate it, and I'm looking forward to getting home. I'm still gonna complete my trip. I'm not coming home now, and looking forward to having a get together when we get home to reunite with all my family and my friends. So thank you guys for everything. Another one of those times where I don't know when to quit talking. But I'm excited. This was a good experience. So we finally have completed this contest. So I've said plenty. I'm going to edit out whatever is not needed, but I will be making a video before anyone finds out. That's where the message is going to come through that the contest is now over. Kyle's the winner. Good job, Kyle. I never doubted you for a moment. The rest of you guys that were at the party that laughed at Kyle owe him an apology. But thank you all. I appreciate it very much. All right, let's get another fish. I'm way off on that cast. This is it. This is the fish. Good job, Kyle. Great job.